to do that intro. I don't feel like high vibing. Um, so I cooked dinner and washed like all of the dishes in my kitchen last night. And I guess that was too much for my chronic pain bucket, and it got all full. I woke up. I mean, I went to bed like at a reasonable hour actually. Like I think I was asleep by like 11, and I woke up at 6 a.m. because I had to potty, and I did that and came back to bed and was just like, oh no, and pain was like really alarming, and I was like, oh man, like I don't want to take a gummy, and like I do not want to take a gummy. The gummies that I'm talking about are these. They're yummy. They're yummy gummies. They work for my nerve damage pain like really, really well. However, they really, really alter my consciousness, and I'm not even gonna say hi. And I think I'm really gonna like try to not ever use that word with cannabis because it does not get me high. It checks me out. Um, it like causes derealization, depersonalization, dissociation. Um, it uh, like brings me down. It makes me apathetic. Um, every everything that I'm like trying not to do, like I don't know if they're like legitimate like addictions or not, but like every unhealthy thing that I'm trying not to do, like as soon as I have the cannabis product in my system, like I don't care anymore. And like it's been really interesting because there's like I don't know if did I even talk about that. I had a roommate who like became like wildly like sexually abusive verbally. It was like I cannot escape abuse. But like on the other side of him, he he had good qualities or whatever, but like just the way that this guy would say I don't care, like I hear him in my head, like whenever I plug into that energy, whenever I have that substance in my system, I knocked my thing. And I don't care, like even though I'm doing things that are like detriment to my physical well-being and my mental well-being, like I don't care. um and like I am having like the hardest time with eating. Like as soon as that cannabis is like active in my system and it's treating my pain, like all I want to do is eat. And it doesn't even matter what it is. Like just eating constantly. But because like I can't get up and make food, and honestly, like even like doing anything more than like what a bathroom trip would be, like I can wait like a few, like I can like okay, because what I do to manage the pain, whether or not I have cannabis in my system, is just sit really still, lie very still, completely motionless. Most importantly, do not use my right arm for anything. Okay, so you think about like, well, like I need like really easy like food delivery, right? And like, well, you can get food delivered, but can you get like relatively inexpensive food that meets all of the dietary requirements that you're not harming your body? Mindy, no, I cannot do that. No, it's hardly even possible. And then you add into the fact that like navigating the internet, like scrolling, just like the invention of scrolling, like the way that we like do it, just like ruined my life, just completely ruined my life. Because I can't even use any app platform that uses scrolling, that's like all of them, like everything like scrolls, because it makes me cyber sick. And cyber sickness is like really similar to motion sickness. First, it causes me to feel like overheated, like super hot, like flush, like hot flash almost. And then there's like dizziness and nausea, and then a headache. And like, if I don't like put it the F down as soon as like that headache just like peeks its head around the corner, I could be doomed to have that headache from scrolling on my freaking phone for 3 days and not even be able to like use it like at all, like hardly at all. So that's why you'll like see that like what I tend to do is just I go to it, or like I refresh a page instead of doing any scrolling. I just like refresh, so like I only see what media algorithms like show me first when I go to the thing. And so yeah, or I just go to it to post, to contribute, to share, whatever. Yeah, so finding food that I want to eat and that I can eat, because my dietary restrictions are like great, gluten-free, vegan, because I can't handle eggs, I can't handle cheese, I can't handle milk, I have a legitimate dairy allergy. I have like a little bit of like what's the normal thing, lactose intolerance, like a little bit of that, but like mostly it's like it prevents me from being able to like breathe. I get hives, I get like disoriented from it, like I get high, I get very high from it. And like I don't care. When I have cannabis in my system, I don't care. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what the consequence is. Like if I had all the money in the world and like and I, you know, could afford to make better choices for myself in that moment, like I absolutely would. If money and like the fact that like I can't do shit for myself, you know, like if somebody would come in and make me food, or like go get something like really healthful, you know. But like as far as like what you can order from like Grubhub, like dude, like good luck. Good luck finding anything I can eat on any menu and be 100% not causing my system to be overinflamed. And that's the other thing that's really hard, is that I really like mostly adhere to the Plant Paradox diet, which is a lectin-free diet. Gluten is the lectin that everybody knows about, but like I can't eat potatoes and tomatoes and like any peppers, not bell peppers, not paprika, not peas. Corn causes inflammation. Like my relationship with food is like so jacked up. And when I am in a lower vibration and that apathy, just like I just become completely apathetic. Like I don't care. Like I just want to feel like a normal person. I compulsively feel the need to eat. I need to eat something, and if I can't get up and make anything, or you know, like even like opening a can requires like 2 arms. Like it's so yeah. That's been like really terrible. It also just depletes my money like crazy. Like I'm not someone who should be doing that. And like realistically, I can only order food like a couple times a month anyway. Like 3 times a month, and like that's it. I'm completely broke. So yeah, it sucks. And then like the other thing that I try not to do is masturbate, and that's tricky because actually masturbating like abates my pain temporarily, and like so temporarily too. Like as I'm climaxing, like there's like 5 seconds where I'm pain free, and like I just like chase that. And like until I cannot functionally climax any longer. So like that's not a healthy way to masturbate. Am I doing it to like I mean, I'm like pushing a button to get a chemical response. I'm doing it to relieve it, like my pain, but I mean, I would like there to be other ways to relieve my pain, and it just I really don't even I don't even like believe it like masturbating is a good idea. Um like I don't know. It lowers vibration. It absolutely lowers vibration. It makes me feel less spiritually connected. It makes me like concerned with faith less. Like I like this does not get me closer to God. Like I don't give a rat's ass about faith or God when I have this stuff in my system. Like not really. Like it's it depresses me. And then like the day after I've had to eat a gummy for pain, like I just like I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed. Like I don't care to do anything. I feel agitated. I have like this like feeling like kind of like low in my sternum, like above my abdomen. It feels like there's like a chain there, and I like don't want to sit still, and like TV doesn't entertain me, like listening to music doesn't entertain, like nothing entertains me. So I just like I'm just so unhappy. And here's the thing is that like this isn't a substance that like I'm using recreationally. Like functionally, I really cannot stop taking this. Now, okay, um last night when I came back from going potty, I laid down, pain was like, seize you. Seize this opportunity. And like just immediately I put my arm out of commission, like just like lay in bed completely motionless. Well, actually, that's not true. I reached out to two friends, two people who in real life I would welcome them into my home and like let them witness what I go through, hold my hand for whatever reason, like I don't know. But that was it, and I mean I think I made a post about it. Yeah, but that's like new, like reaching out personally privately to friends and like even letting them in on the fact that I'm dealing with excruciating pain is like something I haven't been doing, so it's kind of a big deal. But the yeah, the only thing I can do is just lie perfectly still, and like that's what I did. Like for 3 hours I just, I focused on like gratitude and like cuz I was so thankful for the fact that I could breathe normally. um I also like most likely like have COVID-19. The other day this rash appeared. That's why I have this on. This really heinous rash appeared on my neck, like so itchy, like nothing I'd ever experienced before, like tiny little dots that are like hives, but like my hives are like lumpy, misshapen, and huge. Like it yeah. And then last night I had, well, and then I had a runny nose like the day of the hives appearing. Like my nose just ran constantly all day. My nose ran a little bit yesterday, but like it stopped, and I'm not having any runny nose today. um Last night while I was watching the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run, I had been laughing at it. I feel like it should be taken into account. um Sorry, talking actually hurts my pain. You engage your abdominal muscles to speak, so this hurts me. um, and and I had like tightness in my chest and mild pain. It was like really reminiscent of pneumonia, which I've had pneumonia a lot of times. I've almost died of pneumonia a lot of times, so like takes a lot to scare me. And like people kind of tend to not understand that, and they're like, "Oh, don't freak out about things." And it's like, "Bro, do you know how many times I have sat and like My lips are turning completely blue and black, and my nails are black, and it's like, yeah, I'm completely losing consciousness. Like, I have been so chronically ill since 2006 that it really takes like a whole lot to shake me, okay? So, like, am I worried about having COVID-19? No, not at all. The survival rate of it is like through the roof. Like, aside from when I fall off the wagon, when I'm freaking low from freaking medicine that I need, like, I eat super duper healthy. I take really good care of my body. Um, And I also think that the chronic Lyme disease that's running rampant in my system is gonna, like, have a problem with anything else being in there. So, like, I don't know. But I just, like, don't participate in the fear of it. I don't give it the reverence that people want to. Like, I call it, like, the new flu, the flu, C-19. Like, I don't even like to say COVID-19. Like, it doesn't deserve that. It doesn't deserve that. It's just, it feels just fear-mongery. And so, yeah, like, I probably have C-19. I'm not worried about it. I had the tightness in my chest, and, like, the pain only lasted, like, 10 minutes, and then it went away. I felt kind of dizzy. Like, my oxygen was low. I'm chronically anemic, which means my oxygen is, like, always low. Because iron delivers oxygen to your blood cells, I'm pretty sure is how that works. And yeah. Possible reason that I can't really explore at all, because it's because of, like, judgment and, like, I don't know, but, like, possibly the reason that I have, like, chronic anemia is that I drank too much blood in my formative years. Like, as a child, drank a lot of blood. Like, in my teenage years, that's when I was, like, actually harming myself to drink my blood. Like, as a child, like, I was careless, and, like, I was, like, a tomboy. I was active. Like, I got hurt a lot. Like, it was always, like, kind of in, like, supply, but I also would get these, like, heinous nosebleeds, and my nose would just, like, bleed, and I'd just drink it all. Like, why waste tissues that, like, I go through, like, a tree a week, or just, like, sit here with my mouth open and drink all the blood. Like, and then as a young adult, I was still drinking my own blood, cutting myself to drink my own blood. That's why I cut myself, like, because I have, like, a bloodlust. I'm hungry for blood. Like, okay, and we could argue, like, so maybe as a child my body wasn't producing properly, and we could have done something to get it back on track, but now my body's, like, set in its ways, and it will not make the proper amount of iron because it expects me to be supplementing that like I was. So interestingly, when I got sick is also when I stopped consuming my own blood. And the reason I stopped drinking my blood is because my boyfriend at the time didn't want me to. And, like, dude, like, that's how much I love him. Like, do you understand, like, what a huge ask that is? And, like, and I never fudged it. Like, there was never a time that I, like, I didn't wean myself off of it at all. And my blood consumption was regular, and I just, like stopped. And my health has been deteriorating ever since then. I don't know if it's just coincidental. So I'm, like, really used to how it feels to have low oxygen and everything. So I'm not worried about it. What I am interested in is, like, why no one is talking about, like, and maybe they are somewhere, like, point me to if they are, but, like, I am dependent on something that negatively impacts my mental well-being. It does not impact, it is not as detrimental by a long shot as the oxycodone that I am prescribed to take is. That oxycodone is evil, evil, evil. I don't feel like cannabis is evil, evil, but I just think that, like, for me, I resonate at a much higher frequency naturally, that there is no high. Cannabis's frequency is way down the scale for me. So I'm just like plucked out of my happy little like cloud of normalcy and in this like ball of apathy and disgust with myself. And like, dude, I don't even like people. It's like a challenge to be nice to people. Like, I just don't care. I just don't care. And that's what I'm struggling with, is that like I can't stop taking this. Like, yeah, like I stopped moving like as soon as pain got ugly at 6 this morning. I sat completely still for 3 hours and managed to fall asleep and wake up in less pain. However, that's not always possible. Like, and I guess I like to say sometimes, you know, for everything, but like more often than not, once pain rears ugly, it's so bad that I have to take not one, but 2 of these things. Do you know how lucky I was that I only had to take 1 gummy in order to be able to make it to corn? Oh, dude. Do you know how lucky and how grateful I am that that gummy that I took at around 2 p.m. that day, like, wore off, and I was no longer high, and I can enjoy the concert by the second song Korn played. Still high all through Stain, but the second song Korn played, and it was just gone. So it affects me like a lot, and I'm a lightweight with everything. So like it really brings me down, and like I don't like having like this dependency on something, but it's more that my medicine negatively impacts my spiritual essence. And like, how do I deal with this? How do I counter it? Like, I try to love it. Like their mango, which is like a really good association for a loving, supportive, healing system for me. Like I try to be thankful to creation, to God, that I have this. I am thankful that I don't have to take oxycodone anymore. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. But like, I'm just not sure what I can do. Like it feels like as soon as the Delta 8 brings me down, I'm seized upon by everything that you can be seized upon, like when you're framing things in the context of good and evil and the devil and sins and demons. Like it and like I realize, like, I'm sure I'm like always beset by demons, but I don't like have much awareness of it when I'm like at normal vibration. When I come down here, it's like it puts me within reach of I can't think of like what it is, because I'm trying to think of like actions, like bad choices or whatever. But whatever manipulative like forces exist in the physical plane to connect you to the system that feeds on your human suffering, on the vibration of your fear, that's fueled by it. It's like that, and I don't know. I'm really tired of talking now. But like also like I'm so freaking bored and just like going out of my mind. Not really. I'm not actually going out of my mind. That was hyperbolic. I'm just like, it just freaking sucks. Like, this is almost worse than being in horrible pain, because when when the pain is excruciating, that's all I'm dealing with. I'm not bored, because all I'm doing is trying to clear the energy, transmute the pain, connect to whatever I can, branching in my whole genealogical bloodline. Like, where is this coming from? Why am I still experiencing this? Like some part of me like continually refuses to believe that it is only a physical manifestation of damage in my body, right? So yeah, so I'm bored. But like, this is how it has to be, because if all I did was like use the bathroom and came back and was like, oh shoot, I really need to not do anything today. All I can do is lay in bed. So in order to manage the pain, so that I, like, all I'm doing is like, I don't want to take a gummy. I don't want to take a gummy. So I'm just laying in bed, doing nothing. What is it, like noon? It's not, yeah, it's 12:23 right now. Do you know, like, what a horror story that is for me? That there's so much of this day left. Like, probably at some point I'm going to like give in and eat this and order junk food. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want, like, it would be so much better if I could just like go to like a grocery store or something and just get like little like junky things, rather than have to like order stuff off of a menu. Like, if I could like have like a cart preset on like some kind, like a Hy-Vee thing, and order like candy and junk food, like munchies. Like, and I can't even eat like freaking potato chips and corn chips. Like, I have to get like the most expensive freaking munchies that you can, And I need to do grocery shopping anyway, but I can't I don't have a low enough cyber sickness going the last few days to do grocery shopping online, because it requires a lot of scrolling and searching, by the way. Dude, and last time I got kale, I got frozen kale. Like, what? Why would you even? What? Like, I didn't even think that such a thing existed, so I wasn't looking out for it. Like, kale that you have to cook, like, it completely defeats the purpose of eating kale. I mean, when you cook food, you destroy the enzymes in it, which direct it to where to go in your body so that it is fuel. So, yeah. I have nothing to munch on, and, so that's another reason that I don't want to get low. I guess I could say that it makes me stoned, but like, I don't want it to sound cool or good at all. I hate it. I hate it. It's the thing I hate most about my life, is that I need it. I hate it. I'm trying so hard. Like, the other night, I was on the phone with my mom. My pain was like really bad, and I like got her to like walk me through it, like, take it like it's your medicine, like, just, you're taking care of yourself, this is a gift from God, like, and I connected to that. But like, I really cannot get there on my own, I don't think. Like, I need like a robot, maybe even just like an app that's like, it's time for you to take your medicine, you need this medicine, it's a gift from nature, and you're thankful for it. Like, if I can't get any further than like, well, at least it's not freaking oxycodone, which is like basically like eating my brain, like giving me brain, like, oxycodone gives you brain damage. Opioids give you brain damage. I know that I need to feel good about it. I know that my thoughts shape reality, and my beliefs, like, greatly influence the experience that I'm going to have. And I'm just like, what do I need to do? Like, I can't sit up and properly meditate. I do not know how to meditate laying in bed, feeling like this. And like, honestly, like, the only way that it has worked for me is this thing that, like, I got from Russell Brand's YouTube channel, where, like, you're holding your arms up and you're, like, counting and you're breathing a certain way, and all of those things are keeping my mind occupied enough, because my mind kind of needs to be occupied, because whenever my mind isn't occupied, I am in more pain, because of just, that's the way it is with chronic pain. Like, as soon as there isn't something taking your attention, it pushes its way back to the forefront. So, I don't know, man. I've I've just, I'm not, like, and this probably is, like, gonna sound, like, weird and, like, BS to you, but, like, I'm not one of those, like, hippy dippy chicks, and I never have been. Like, I'm a hardcore, knife wielding punk bitch, and, like, there's no part of me that I can, like, tune into from, like, established past timelines of this incarnation in order to, like, be chill with this. I'm not a hippie chick. I do not like marijuana, okay? I don't like any substances. Like, oh, and then the other fun thing is that, like, it's not fun. Like, the other thing is that, like, because this has such a long-lasting effect, and because it depresses me for days following it, alcohol will start to look a lot more attractive to me. Because I do not feel hungover after, like, having just enough alcohol to, like, manage my pain, or, like, physically like, I may feel physically hungover. I don't feel like my vibration is pulled down for, like, any duration of time. Like, I feel like alcohol plunges you into hell while you're on it. As soon as it's out of your system, you pop back up and go about your life. And, like, I can't rationalize that. Like, I cannot. Like, there's no way. There's nothing I can do to rationalize drinking alcohol, because as soon as my body gets alcohol in its system, this is the addictive genealogy, I suppose, my body will no longer allow me to sleep on my own. Like, if I had, like, 2 shots to just fall asleep in the amount of pain that I'm dealing with now, that would be great for then. If I do that, it will mean, I think, 2.5 weeks of not being able to sleep. Like catching, like, 5 minutes, like just enough sleep so that I don't, like, lose my ever-loving mind. And then it's not any substances, it's not anything, like, unnatural. It's not even mental illness that is causing a psychosis. It is sheer lack of sleep. You go 2.5 weeks sleeping, like, maybe 15 minutes in your day, because I just, like, pass out from exhaustion. Like, I just, like, drop, like, a few times a day when I'm, you know, if I've sabotaged my healthy sleep cycle with alcohol, like, psychosis sets in. It does for anybody and everybody. Like, you cannot be awake like that and keep your wits about you. Yeah. And that's problematic, because, like, because of my history with mental illness, and it's like, not understood that it's not, like, it's not a psychotic bipolar thing, and, like, I wish that more people understood this, and I wish that, like, like, I hope that a lot of people see this, and I'm not gonna, like, title it or tag it. Like, I don't even know if it's gonna finish or anything. Like, maybe I don't even have a video. Like, does it have enough space to be recording? Like, but now that I understand that what was being perceived by the psychiatric industry, by medical professionals, as bipolar mania, insomnia, was in fact just the pendulum swing in the other direction, because I was utilizing things in order to get to sleep. My sleep, my insomnia, like, it doesn't take much. Like not only can I not use alcohol, like, I can't take melatonin. Like, any little crutch I give my body to sleep, it's like, I need that, but, like, loads more of it, and it just gets completely out of control. I used to take Benadryl to sleep, like, not even realizing that Benadryl gives me restless leg syndrome, which is, like, super retarded, because I had problems with restless leg syndrome, like, as a child, and, like, looking back, it's like, yeah, no, that was, like, completely, like, Benadryl before bedtime makes me bang my leg against the bed frame. So I'm just freaking bored. I already got caught up on American Horror Story. Macaulay Culkin is, like, so in it. Like, I thought he would just, have, like, a little tiny part, because, like, he hardly does any acting these days. But, like, he doesn't have a little part, and it's like, yay. And, like, for some reason, American Horror Story this current season, like, it doesn't have, like, any of, like, the plotting, PLODDING, or, like, pretentiousness that the previous ones did. This one so far also is not just, like, it's not sexually charged. It's not, like, disgusting with that, which that is disgusting. Like, I don't engage in pornography. Like, I avert my eyes from television when people so much as kiss, because that tricks my body, because I'm a human, and it makes me feel more lonely, because that's not happening to me, and it makes me feel more lustful, and lust is not a good vibration. And yeah, so yeah, I guess at least I'm, like, really tired from talking, so now I at least, like, don't want to, like, call anybody on the phone, which there's only 2 people that I could call and have a phone conversation with, and, like, they have girlfriends now, so I don't factor very much, which is how it is, and I get that. I do know that, like, if I got a boyfriend, I would make, like, the most concentrated effort to not exclude, like, all of my, like, normal socializing, like, all my friends and everything, because that's been done to me so many times. Yeah. I don't know, it's like nobody knows how to have healthy relationships. Like, if you make your significant other, like, your whole world, like, sorry, not sorry, that's codependency, not love. Dude, the laugh track of Just Shoot Me is driving me mad. I did not even, like, have a perception of the laugh track until Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Now that I do, I cannot stand it. And, like, periodically, like, really, like, I can't watch Just Shoot Me anymore today. Like, the laugh track is killing me. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to watch Hulu, because there's a couple of commercials that really, like, make me feel homicidal. Like the one where she's at her computer, she's like, it's working so well. Meh, meh. Like, I don't know why. I must have known some girl. Like there's an association there. But like, man, yeah. Like, I'm someone who deals with suicidal and homicidal ideation, like, so often. Not all the time, but like it's something that has been part of my life all of my life. It's remarkable that I'm not a serial killer. It's remarkable that I can feel human emotions, that I can contain love and light, like having been just like basically this demonic presence on the earth. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Um, it's not something I can just like kick 100%. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to like have grace for this little Hulu commercial, but like, dude, I don't know. I just like, it's because it's not long enough, and also like it shouldn't matter. Like every time I feel myself like wanting to like actually break the TV because I can't actually strangle that bitch on her bed, like I just feel like an idiot for like being, I guess that's why like it's not letting, like I'm not able to employ like that, like grace. I can't apply grace to it because I'm judging myself for that little thing threatening my grace. Yeah, so that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to resume my life of isolation and just lay here in bed and do nothing. Um, I'm actually, like, seriously, like, no joke. Like, I'm hoping that I lay here long enough and the pain gets low enough that I completely forget, like, that I'm supposed to be sitting still, because I'm, like, totally that dumb. And I get up and like do something, like do chores and something, and then like put myself in enough pain that grounds me again. So that I'm like, dude, like I'm so like in so many ways, like I would just like rather be act like currently consumed by pain. Like I would rather have my consciousness consumed by pain than lay here and be completely bored, because I am just completely bored. So bored. Yeah, this is a lot of talking. Okay, thanks for watching me for 44 minutes. Dude, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for allowing my reality to meld with your reality in this co-creative experience of it's best not to think about your own self-inception. I love you. Bye-bye.